I have a new thing that I do when I'm playing music at my house on the
What do
TV.
you do?
It's hooked up to like a Bose, sort of a simple surround sound system.
Right.
I don't think you can appreciate it unless you're playing it as loud. I don't mean loud where it's annoying loud, but let's say it gets annoying loud. You just bring it down a little, and that's perfect loud. You're not doing it justice if you're not playing as loud as you would play it when you were there at the concert to get the feel. And a lot of times when we're sitting in the living room and we're listening to music, I'll go bring it up. And then we bring it up and everyone goes, oh yeah, now it consumes the room. I don't want to hear it drip out of that speaker. I want it to fill the room like I was at the concert.
But not so much that it's annoying.
No, of course.
And you just turn it down if it's
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So are you playing, do you play along with the music on the television? Is that what you're saying?
I'll look at YouTube clips on television. I guess it's YouTube basically, but it's on the television. And then when I find a song I like, I put it, crank it up.
All the way
and
up.
then play along with it as it's
play along.
He doesn't play. He doesn't.
I thought you were.
He
you
hires
said play
the
music as
yes.
Oh no, I meant listen to it. Listen to it. But
sorry.
well, anyway, good. I don't want to repeat shit I've talked about before.
Well, no, I did want to bring this up.
What am I doing? Is there a trap?
There's no trap.
I'm doing pretty good.
This is the
so
show.
far.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You got the Bon Jovi thing, and you're right about that. So what I did want to talk about is if you listen to the first episode of Stained Glass, and I pray you do, we talked a lot about your parties and your proclivities at parties and what you like to do with music at parties. To recap very briefly, what you like to do when you have a party is you like to, first of all, you have several garages that you like to commandeer. All of your garages are not in use.
No, I feel like I have to interrupt a little. There were probably originally old carriage houses because the house was built in 1920 something.
Sure.
And then so it's a duplex.
Right.
I own it. Just don't get any ideas. And then. So
Did you think I was going to swoop in there and maybe buy it up from under?
No. So you go.
Squat?
So the two people that rent from me upstairs, I don't give them.
Is there a new person? Because there was only one.
There is new people. The other person was there for like 13 years.
Yeah, she was your good friend, right? Okay.
So she doesn't
live
there anymore.
Do you, falling out?
No. It just she got married and moved away. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I
was she holding out hope for you, and then she read your book?
No. So there's a 4-car garage. Two of it I made into my podcast studio.
Right.
And then, but I used to have like dinners out there. It was like, but I do hire drummers sometimes when I'm having a party.
Okay,
which no one understands till you do it. No, everybody goes, they look at me like I'm crazy, but when you come over the house and you have a drummer and then you're playing music and he plays along with it, it just adds like this crazy, well, it's all about the bass. It's like the song says.
Yeah, sure. Well, now you say no one believes you until you...
They don't not believe me. They don't get it. Like they go, the drummer plays along. They don't realize it all becomes one. It all becomes one.
This is what I wanted to talk to you about because you were trying to convince us of it and we were having a hard time comprehending it. And you said, well, I'm due to have a party. I'll invite you guys and you'll get it. Now, that was 4 years ago.
Adam, what's your name? Scott. Don't. I wish we had a safe word right now.
Apparently, you have not had a party.
I can't.
Or we have not been invited to your party. And I want to ascertain which of those things is true.
So have you had a party
hired
drummers since then?
Then why haven't you invited us?
Maybe I don't know. I saw Adam on TV, and I figure he's too famous.
That's a good point.
I would go.
Now,
wait, is it the same drummers for every party?
No, there's a few of them.
Have you upped your rates? Because at the time you were saying 100, and you said maybe 150, which really meant 50. Like we finally got to.
Yeah, you're right.
Paying 50.
It was 50. Now it's 75.
So you're paying 50 still?
No. Two George Carlin at 75. See what I mean? You're like,
so wait, 75 per drummer, and you get 2 drummers.
No, just one.
Oh, just one drummer.
But he has a rotating group.
A lot. By the way, I have a small set of drums. Sometimes it's just someone over the house, like a few friends that someone plays drums, and they'll hop on. The thing is, if you pay someone, they'll play a lot more.
Well, they don't have to bring their drums, so that's not.
No, they don't have to bring their drums.
You have a set.
Yeah, and I have the sound system around them because they just need to have the music right in their ears so they can play along with it, like a monitor.
Those good drummers can find the beat.
Can I tell you something? It's amazing. It's amazing. It turns up once you see it once. Can I? This is a little bit of a long story, but
That's okay. No,
Do
I
you
want to
have
hear.
video of this at your party?
Yeah, there is someone, modern comedian, that a documentary Scott Moran did, and it was about a party at my house.
Right.
But
So you're making documentaries, and we're not invited.
no, this was before. This was way
Okay,
before.
all
that.
right,
But I'll make this really quick. So
yeah.
a comedian, his name is Robbie Kirkhoff, and he's a stand-up comedian, but he also DJs on the side to make money, which is a great idea. I said, you should offer a drummer as, to like, just make it like it's part of your service. We have a drummer, he sets up with us. So he called me like a month later. He goes, Todd, I did that to a wedding that, these people called me about a wedding, and I said, I have a drummer. I said, I'll pay for it. So you just, you don't.
He paid. So really?
I said, I'll pay for it because I wanted it to happen bad.
For this person's
You
wedding.
paid for a drummer to go to someone's wedding?
Yes, it's an interesting story. So I did, because I didn't want him
This
to go.
is your commitment to the drummer bit.
That's how bad I wanted to prove it. So I didn't want.
Did you know? Were you going to the wedding?
No, but I did.
Okay.
So Robbie calls me up. I go, how did you? I go, I was so curious because I didn't think he'd do it. He goes, they were asking me about this. I said, hey, by the way, there's this thing we do. We have a drummer, and he just, I play all the music, and he just finds the beat, and it really adds a live element,
An immediacy,
right?
yeah.
And I didn't want him to have to go, well, it's $200 or whatever it was, and then they would go, oh, no. So I said, just say it's included. If you want it, we offer it. It's no extra, so you may as well.
Right.
They took it. So it was in Malibu. So Martin Diller was the drummer that we used. He had to drive up to Malibu, and it was down a long hill. There were tents. It was a big wedding.
Okay.
There was
How
a
much
dance
are
floor.
you paying him? Still
For
the
that,
50?
no, for that, because he had to go to Malibu, I
Right.
gave him I gave him $100.
Okay,
Two
so
drinks.
75 probably.
So we get there, and I know where the drums need to be. They need to be on the dance floor. He's
And
wearing
you go to help set up.
I go because I need to be there.
And this is 100% just because you want to prove that this is great.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You don't know the people. Do they know who you are?
Well, here we go.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure it all goes right. I know it's someone's wedding, so I just stay behind the DJ booth. I don't want to be like,
Unobtrusive.
yeah, right.
You don't want to be the star of this.
No. So I go there, and then they have a wedding planner who will not let them set, and it's a big wedding. It's like they will not let this set the drums up in front of the dance floor. He goes, oh, he can't be there. He's like erratic and hysterical. I'm like, son
These
of
are
a
code
bitch.
words.
Yeah. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So,
Because I know what you're trying to say.
oh, you fuck. Anyway. Okay. So he makes him set up a little bit to the right.
Okay.
It's not good.
Not good.
Anyway, here's where I can condense the story.
Mm-hmm.
So about
here's where.
30 minutes later.
Wait, did you step in and say, hi, I'm Todd?
No,
I have nothing
I
to do
wanted
with
to
this.
so bad. Yeah. I disliked him so much. He's like, I can't go there. So anyway, but finally, the groom comes over to me and he goes, you're Todd, right? You're Todd Glass. You're a comedian. I can tell you, as the Todd was out of my mouth, I go, I'm going to get this to go my fucking way. So first I'm like, oh yeah, he's a friend of mine and I just wanted to come hang out.
He's a fan or he just knows who you are?
I think he's at what level, I don't know, but he's familiar with my work,
Right.
So,
oh God, if he had heard the first episode of this, he would have been like moving heaven and earth to make sure.
By the way, they're out there
drummer,
somewhere. This person and his wife are out there somewhere. So I said, you know what?
Did you have to explain why you were
even there?
So at the setup for the wedding?
I'm being genuine about it. I don't remember specifically why I told him I was there, but I think because
you lied?
Well, because you want to say, oh, I wanted a drummer. It's too much to say. So I think I might have just said, I'm friends with these guys, and I had nothing to do tonight. They're like, oh, I'm doing a wedding if you want to come. And I dressed even nice, so I didn't, because he was dressed nice, so I wasn't a guy just. So anyway, so I go, well, we were going to put the drums over there, but the wedding planner wouldn't let us. I was like,
It's real hysterical.
He goes, oh, let's put him there. Next thing I know, there's 5 groomsmen picking up the drums, putting them over in smack on the dance floor in the corner. Smack on the dance floor. Martin goes, Todd, throw me my sunglasses, which could be cheesy or really cool. And you know what? It looked cool. So he's in a black suit. A good, good-looking guy, good hair, black suit, sunglasses, smack on the dance floor. Then Robbie starts playing music, and he starts playing along. And I'm not kidding you. Everything I wanted to have happen, it just needed to be on the dance floor. The energy of those drums couldn't have been 20 feet away from the dance floor. Now he's on there. Everyone's dancing around him him like he's the band, you know, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And I think he does have video of that. So that's how I ended up getting it. And it was so worth it.
Oh, my
and
God.
what did you do at the wedding party? Did you stand?
Did you watch the wedding?
Well, you mean the part where they go, do you take this?
Yes, the wedding.
No, that was, I think, when I got there already over. When I got to where the party part, because one part of the house they had that. Then down the hill, that was going on. And then the whole wedding party.
But you stayed for the entire reception.
No, I stayed. He played drums for about, I stayed till they were shutting down, yeah. Because I couldn't get enough of it. Why is that?
I said you stayed the entire reception. You said no. I played until the yeah, I stayed till they were shutting down.
Well, people still were hanging out, but they stopped playing music, and then I left.
Okay.
But during the party,
I stayed behind the DJ booth.
you stayed behind.
I tried to be very.
You didn't
just
ever go
watch?
out and dance?
You just watch everyone enjoying it.
Oh, I was loving it. I was.
But you didn't participate.
No.
Did anyone ask? Who's that guy?
No, because there's a DJ behind there. You know, there's people there. They don't know if you're with the DJ.
Right.
So you know,
and the groom was the only person who recognized you. No one else said, why is comedian Todd Glass lurking behind the speakers at our wedding?
Watching everyone really enjoying himself.
I was enjoying myself, but angry. This happened when I get things my way. Sometimes I'm happy, but also like fucking knew it would work. Like, so I'm happy, but also angry
Well,
in a good way.
Couldn't you give the idea to your friend, pay for it? Which is
I had to see it.
Yeah, okay, so you had to go.
I had to see it. And guess what? If I wasn't there, those drums being 10, 12 feet away from that dance floor, it was all right, but it wasn't what I knew. When I'm there, I'm going to fucking get it the way I want
they would have said, it was okay.
It was good.
Yeah.
But this, when he was on the dance floor, you can see it right now. Just this, and then this primal beat is coming from the drums. You know what it does? It's almost better than having a band, a good band, because this is the original artist, obviously.
And it sounds great.
And it sounds great.
And people love them. It's not the live versions.
Right. But the other thing I do sometimes I have see from the podcast I know a lot of musicians, so it's not as weird as it sounds.
Right.
I also sometimes will send a few guys that I know that play trumpet, and we'll find three songs.
You know a lot of trumpeters. I can attest to that.
J.J. Kilpatrick.
Sure. All the greats.
Gabe Steiner. But and then sometimes there'll be three songs and we'll add trumpet, like an existing song, and then he'll come in with trumpet and play along with it. But mostly just the drums.
Did you go like over to the bar and grab a drink or anything?
Were you allowed to do that?
You only stay behind the DJ.
Well,
did you get a dinner?
No.
Did you bring?
I think I ate. He got a dinner, and I ate a piece of it or something.
Okay, so
I tried to really hide.
Got a dinner.
That I tried to hide.
Okay,
because I didn't want to be like eating. I was paranoid once. So what happened is I did go over to get a drink, and that's when the groom recognized me.
Oh, okay.
And then some of his groom. But sometimes when somebody recognizes you, other people that don't. I hate when they go like, "What do you do?" Like, well, if you don't, I'm not going to give my resume. I did though.